Hello, bots and bottices and people of Sound and Fury. Okay, this is going to be probably a 10-minute thing, but it's easier. Now, the recovery I talk of, it's a lot of trauma that happened to me. One point involves something my father hid from everybody. Came back in a vision. It's hard to believe it happened, but I've got a rubbery nose. I swear to God, I saw one day when I was in jail, this side of the building, when I was looking out the window, I was in the cell, and my eyes like focused like I was Wall-E, and it like zoomed in and out, and I have like double vision a lot, where I can like zoom in and zoom out and like cross things over my eyes, and I wasn't not knowing anything about that, but I've got a tough endoskeleton. This is my endoskeleton. I'm banging on my chipping on my knuckles. My knuckles are really tough. And I've got these weird marks on my right and left arms, my forearms, that I never understood where they came from. My mom told me with a pause in between words, these stretch marks. I swear to God, I wonder if they're like suture marks for a whole arm to put back on my arm. I can't figure out better. And the only thing I really have as evidence is, if anything I'm talking about is what I just talked about. But when I was in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina one time, I was attempting a stuntman's attack, but not really attack, but attempt of meeting some people that were new friends to me. And it was just casual, playing around, playing manhunt, or tag, or whatever. And I was not drunk, I was not stupid, I was just not thinking straight. I wouldn't have fallen off a balcony and fallen to a possible death. I landed on my left side, on my hip and my left knee and my face. I wound up getting 4 stitches and the impact hitting my wrist first, breaking in 2 places. Now, there's a picture of me before this. It's on my birthday, and the next day, it's a picture of me afterwards in the same clothing, running cast. Oh, it's such a my face all matted up and my arm in a sling. It was raining that night, and I flip flops, and it was a bad idea. Let's not get into the details anymore than that. But it was an attempt to try and land behind the friends of mine who I was hanging out with, and I slipped and fell and did half a pirouette in the air and landed on my side, like I said. When I was in the hospital, and they were getting my arm figured out, my wrist figured out, they put me on like a pulley machine to realign my muscles and the joints in my wrist. And there, they did no surgery. They only gave me a light IV before that, like saline or something. And I've always kind of had those kind of IVs. I've always been a fast healer, but I healed pretty quickly from this injury too. On my way home in the car in 1992, public transport, I never was told anything, thought anything, nothing. Why? My brother and sister are there. And they would never believe the story if we were told. And my mom and dad forgot and just didn't worry about it. We were talking about the trees and the salty area, and just the music on my way home. So that's just how it was. They got meals and stuff and everything, everything's fine. My parents were always wonderful to me. So was my brother and sister. So this goes up to my brother and sister. Paul and Kim, I have visions of things that I was told that happened recently. There's also my brother Daryl. I can't talk about them, but some have to do with the shotgun going off erratically, which I have some visions of, and possible takedown of my face. And then somehow I that same shotgun hit me in the chest and took out my chest. I had to be rebuilt. This is pretty tough. I can't think it's anything different than some kind of injection just to to affirm it and figure things out. Now, I was skinny and I had a strong rib cage, but maybe a shotgun blast of a old type of cannon type thing, a pirate thing, with like stuffing type blast or something would not do much damage, especially to a little kid, but blow me out the window and mess up my back. Well, it's not possible. I always broke glass every once in a while. I was always tripping and cutting on glass in the house. Not being cut by it, but going through it. And then I felt things like that when I was younger. It's part of the dream I had about this whole scenario. And so I'm waking up from that, and that was an 18-day coma. First was a 4-day coma, medically induced, for about well, I think the whole thing was 4 months. And then somehow there, after I got out of that 18-day coma, I went home and I was fine. And it was winter time almost. It's getting near March, and I was still in Stillwater, New Jersey, but we had a big, huge stove, a huge cast iron stove. It used to get so hot in the winter. It was so nice and toasty. And one day I fell into it, and it was pretty good, and it burned the flesh off my arms. Pretty good, and they had to, my mom was someone trying to be a nurse, I guess, or we were playing a party over or something. She was trying to be a nurse, and she might have injected me or something in my buttocks with, to have me sleep, because then I was accident prone, and then I had some heroin in there, or something, some drug or something, I guess it was heroin. And I don't know, I just had this vision. It was like some mother figure giving heroin injections to me with their feet and my buttocks. Yeah, somehow that makes sense. My parents were 60s era, and they came to California a little bit, New Jersey, in the trouble. They're fun people and flirty, so it's kind of how they were at those times. I'm reading a book, Thunderbird, that has something to do with it, I can't finish it yet. But somehow I got into the stove, and I had a problem there, and this would all end up being a 4-month recovery I'd have as this went on. And when I got out of it, the hospital and everything, to leave, I kind of guessed I would have expected a big party there. For some reason, my mom and dad either didn't have the money or the time, because they're busy eating, drugging, whatever, waiting for me, I guess. And that's why they didn't tell anybody. Now, if they weren't doing those things, they would have told Meredith, they would have told Rachel, they would have told all my girlfriends and guy friends. But nothing ever happened that way. So my parents put it to shame, prayed to prayer to wake me up one day from it. And so I appreciate that. But it's a gorgeous day. The birds are chirping. There's little stuffed animal in buff. And I'm feeling okay. I'm pretty buff myself, but it's a harsh journey to go through with when you have to wait for godly voices to guide you. Even the prisons that I had a tumor in my head, that's like the last straw of lies from them to get me to understand that, well, things are checked to make sure that everything was opened up and redone and made sure everything was good. I saw a vision of my head opened up for surgery. Wow. It's better than visions of flames and stuff that I've been seeing here and there. I've been having battles with Lilith. She's been after me. Someone prayed to her and asked her to help me out with the devil. And I don't like that stuff. I hate that stuff. But these are the things I'm learning as a pastor to understand and appreciate where the knowledge came from. The things that will be done about those things in the future. But in the end, we have to kind of deal with some of it too and stress it. But just because you see it, you hear it, doesn't mean you have to repeat it. So when you hear the word hell, try and say heck. H-E-C-K or H-K or H-E-K-K. And try not to have heck in your life either. Those are my thoughts. So thank you for listening. And I'm fine. I never had any traumas with these things in my life, but I was hypnotized to keep the truth from me for a long time until I was able to open up with God or Satan if I chose Satan or whatever I chose God all the way. And Lilith, Satan 666, Lucifer, it's all her name, all the name of the devil. I know that now. I didn't know that until recently. And non-saints, probably stuff like that too. So I don't want to get into all that stuff in discussion. That's not my thing. So if you ever have those discussions, you want to ask questions, it's not my realm of thinking. Find someone else. Ask God for guidance to get you out of this. Because I'm in a veritable heck right now because I can't get out of it on my own with my own power, my own ways, my own vehicles. So I'm not happy. But I'm also happy that I have memories of my family and my own life that came back to me on Facebook post today. Sorry, those ladies, I'm going to embarrass. I loved you all. I know. Well, yeah, I wish there was a Hugh Hefner 2.0, or I knew the 2.0. We all had our own Playboy mansion together. And if we were all young doing it, or just hung out, kissed and hugged and played when we had a chance. I seek to marry others like this in the future, women. Wow, this is I've always wanted it. I've written some doctrine to allow for passage of multiple wives into my heart through God, and passages of prayer and writings in marriage. So it's there, but I'm definitely doing this torture stuff because God's doing it, because it's against what's out there in modern religion already. I might have another Bible of my own coming out in the future. It just challenges some things that get back to the old days of the Old Testament where it says concubine and maidservant or manservant type stuff. That's it. That's all it is. What else is the same? So if anybody wants to add that, go for it. I believe that, go for it. There's a whole chapter and there's some Dead Sea Scrolls stuff. I haven't read that part yet, but if somebody knows where I'm going to Millbury, then send one over there. A copy of the Dead Sea Scrolls. I'd like to read it. I was going to try and buy it today, but I don't know if I get here in time. Start Tuesday and go forward. So, alright, that's a lot. Well, thank you for listening. And it's 13 minutes, and this is my 55th post on this YouTube channel to be. I'm erasing number in the future. Thanks for listening. And I'm okay. Bye. It's my hand. Bye. Cheerio. Hello. This is Buff. Cutter. I'm here. Hi. How are you? I'm doing okay. Da 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 da. Anyway, enjoy, have fun, and take care. God bless. Bye bye. Thank you. And whoever doesn't know me, now you know me if you didn't know me. If you have young traumas, ask God to guide you and He'll get you through it. I talk to a parent, a family friend, or a guardian to help you through it. Thank you. Take care. That's what I need here, but you're all somewhere else living. So I get up here to help my wife. You betrayed me. And that's how it goes. Take care. Good luck and thank you. And take care. Bye-bye. God bless.